I think they'll help, but they're not enough if we don't put in the tried and tested pandemic control measures that we know we need. We need to ramp up testing, we need to ramp up tracing in addition to these kinds of lockdown measures.
You know, we're based in France here, and some of the rules are very strict. You're only allowed a kilometre from home. You can only go out for 1 hour, and you've got to bring a certificate with you. But my general feeling when I took my 1 hour of exercise over the weekend was that there isn't so much public anxiety and fear. There were more people outside than I thought there would be. How do authorities ensure compliance that this time around people do in fact follow the rules?
Well, the authorities really need to instill trust in the population. The population needs to understand exactly what's happening and why. So one thing I think that needs to happen in France and across all of Europe is a massive educational intervention. We need to go door to door explaining what's happening, handing out pamphlets, engaging with the population so they understand the seriousness of this, and that the authorities are taking the measures that make most sense.
So you think the public health campaigns that are being transmitted to Europeans maybe haven't been as effective as they should have been?
I don't think they've been effective enough. I mean, I'm in Spain right now, and I see the same thing. People are outside, people are relaxed, groups larger than 6 are forming. The authorities need to engage and explain, not just fine, but hand out pamphlets, hand out gel, hand out face masks, and explain that if we're going to get out of this mess, we need to all work together.
To what extent are we just looking at a period of lockdown, then lockdown lifting and going back into lockdown until, and we don't even know for sure, that a vaccine arrives?
I mean, it's anyone's guess, but from what I can see, I think we're going to be in this cycle for a while unless we make a big change. It's still difficult to get a test in many places. Tracing is not working well across Europe. We've seen the data from England. We know it from Spain. We need to really, really increase the testing and tracing to get out of this. The lockdown is a period when we can breathe and relax a little bit in terms of finding the energy to ramp up those testing and tracing activities. But if we don't, we're going to keep moving in and out of these cycles.